Mingalaba, this is the weekly highlight news of Radio NUG. I'm James. Here is the news highlight for this week. The Inter-Parliamentary Union IPU continues to recognize the committee representing CRPH. The Inter-Parliamentary Union IPU Secretary General meets with the Myanmar Parliamentary Delegation. The Justice Network for Political Prisoners JMPP reports a growing trend of re-arrest of released political prisoners in Myanmar and other interesting news. These are the weekly news details. The committee representing CRPH announced that the Inter-Parliamentary Union IPU has decided to continue recognizing the CRPH as its legitimate parliamentary body for Myanmar. The decision made at the 151st IPU Assembly Executive Committee meeting on 23rd of October continues the IPU stance since the military coup. The CRPH, recognized by the IPU as Myanmar's official parliamentary delegation, participates in IPU assemblies and meetings. This renewed recognition comes as the military junta plans a sham election, and the CRPH has pledged to continue representing Myanmar in international parliamentary forums. The announcement stressed the international community's vital role in resolving Myanmar's political crisis, urging continued global support for sustainable solutions and a genuine federal democracy, ensuring freedom, security, and justice for all. The CRPH reaffirmed its commitment to representing the will of the Myanmar people and fostering meaningful international cooperation for lasting peace and democracy. The leaders of the committee representing CRPH delegation, Dr. Wimya A. and Dosema, met with Mr. Martin Chongong, Secretary General of the Inter-Parliamentary Union IPU, on 21st of October in Geneva, Switzerland, during the 151st IPU Assembly and the related sessions. The Myanmar delegation expressed their gratitude to the Secretary General for his vital role in ensuring the IPU's continued recognizing of the CRPH as a legitimate parliamentary body representing the people of Myanmar. The discussion also covered the military junta plans to hold an illegitimate election and the importance of the IPU Myanmar Parliament's refusing to recognize any outcomes from such a process. On 23rd of October, 2 days after the meeting, the IPU reaffirmed its recognition of the CRPH as its primary parliamentary counterpart, allowing the CRPH to continue participating in IPU assemblies and meetings as a legitimate representative of Myanmar's parliament. Thai Member of Parliament Kanafi Susan has urged the international community not to recognize the Myanmar military junta's planned limited election scheduled for December, finding that it would only worsen the country's political and humanitarian crisis. His remarks came after a meeting with a delegation from the committee representing CRPH, led by Union Minister for Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management Dr. Wimya A. and Union Minister for Foreign Affairs Dosema of the National Unity Government and NUG. Following the meetings, Kanavi stated on Facebook that discussions center on Thailand's legislative role in constructively intervening to peacefully resolve the Myanmar crisis. He warned that instability in Myanmar would negatively impact the Thailand, urging proactive engagement in finding sustainable long-term solutions and emphasizing the potential for mutual development through Thai-Myanmar cooperation. The discussion centered on Myanmar's instability and its impact on Thailand's security, economy, and border on the need to provide cross-border humanitarian assistance to help prevent mass refugee inflows into Thailand. The conversation further covered the growing transnational crimes along the Thai-Myanmar border, including call center scams and online financial fraud networks, emphasizing the need for joint efforts to disband such operations. MP Kanavi urged Thailand to adopt a strong, principled position to promote peace in Myanmar and committed to sharing the discussion outcomes with the Thai Parliament. As ASEAN Chair, Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has confirmed that Myanmar junta leader M.CDMMyanmar will not be allowed to attend the upcoming 47th ASEAN Summit in Kuala Lumpur from 26 to 28 of October, Panama News Agency reports. Prime Minister Anwar stated that only a non-political representative from Myanmar will be permitted to participate in the meetings. Since late 2021, ASEAN has restricted Myanmar's representation at high-level meetings, allowing only non-political delegates to attend. As a result, M.CDMMyanmar and his foreign minister have been barred from at least 9 ASEAN summits and related events. The upcoming ASEAN summit may also be attended by leaders from major powers, including US President Donald Trump and Russian Deputy Prime Minister Alexander Novak. At the summit, the Philippines will assume the ASEAN chairmanship, and Timor-Leste, a strong supporter of Myanmar's pro-democracy movement, is expected to officially join ASEAN as its newest member. The Justice Network for Political Prisoners (JNPP) reports a growing trend of re-arrest of released political prisoners in Myanmar. In multiple prisons, including Tayat Prison in Magui region, prisoners free under amnesty are immediately detained and charged under new arbitrary laws. These re-arrests have reportedly increased significantly in recent months. Kosi Dunai, released from Tayat Prison on 13 of October after serving a 5-year sentence under Section 505A, was re-arrested at the prison gate. He was then charged under Section 52A after being held at Tayat police station for 2 nights and returned to Tayat prison on 16 of October, according to the JNPP. JNPP reported the recent re-arrest of at least 4 other political prisoners from Tayat prison shortly after their release. The organization condemned this action as systematic human rights and due process violations, demanding an end to such abuses and the unconditional release of all political prisoners. They also pledged to continue exposing the junta's unlawful practices and pursuing justice and accountability for all victims of political repression. These are the weekly highlight news of Radio NUG. We will present more interesting local news to you. Thanks for joining our news.